Hi, folks. I'm here to ask for a little bit of help. I'm working on the 1966 Chevy Nova, and I'm trying to put a temporary exhaust system inside the vehicle so that I can run the engine and break it in. I've never done fabrication on exhaust systems. All I've done is replace a muffler, replace, standard parts that go in it. So I'll get you in underneath the car, show you what I'm doing, show you what I'm thinking I have to do. And if you've got some suggestions for me, I'd really appreciate some help. So jump down in the comments when you can, in between your cups of brake fluid, and give me some suggestion and some help on getting this temporary exhaust in. I know it's just temporary and it doesn't have to be perfect, and I could just wing it and shove it in there and probably get by with it. But if you've got some comments, I could use some help. Thanks. So what I've done is I took a couple of bolts and bolted that exhaust pipe up there just to get kind of a mock-up going. And let me see if I can move around here without banging into this exhaust pipe and knocking it all down, because it's just kind of held here in place. And we'll move around back here, see if I can get a longer view. See that pipe coming down, and we'll come out, show you where it's at on the bottom of the car. See that comes down, goes straight out there, and we want to bring that pipe out right about here. What my thought is if I make a slight angle cut and then turn that pipe 180 degrees so it comes out right here, and then do kind of a baloney cut so it just exits right here. But what I think I'm going to need to do is I'm going to have to get the exhaust donut that goes up into that fitting right there, into the exhaust manifold, get that tightened up so it's in the exact place, because if we put it all together, weld it all up, and then put a donut in there, it might end up at the wrong angle, or enough of an angle where it's, sitting in kind of a bad spot. The bottom of this car is just heavily coated with undercoating, and we don't want that exhaust heating up, because that undercoating just turns to mush when you heat it up. So I'm going to make a run to the auto parts store and get maybe a couple of generic bends for 2-inch exhaust pipe and a donut, so I can get kind of a stronger mock-up on the exhaust pipe, so that we make sure that when we do our cuts, we're cutting right the first time and not having to cut something up, re-weld it, and change the angles. So as soon as we get those parts, we'll be back down and we'll start working on this again. And we'll get that temporary exhaust finalized a little bit better. If you got a moment, jump down in the comments, tell me what you think, tell me what you see, and if I'm doing this correctly. This is the first time I've done any kind of exhaust work other than just replacing parts. So if you see something and you've got some good suggestions on what I should do, what I need to do, I would really appreciate that. So thanks for going down in the comments and putting some comments in, and I appreciate the help. Thanks for making it all the way to the end. And always remember, if your coffee's hot, your project's not. So get out there, grab a tool, make some bad decisions, and get that project finished. Thanks. Have a good day. Thanks, and have a great day.